You know, I was about to do like a double upload day on YouTube and all audio platforms today for my Lucas Eon Productions with your Monday Night Raw and your AEW Dynamite reviews respectively this week. Come on, this for Saturday, today being Saturday. I don't know what fucking day it is, I don't even fucking care, honestly. But then again, I was thinking about doing a double upload the review day with AEW Dynamite and Monday Night Raw for this week. Then I get to eventually Friday Night SmackDown on Sunday or something like that. But that also got overshadowed because WWE just decided to release Andrade as of today for Saturday, whatever the day is, September for today. He said September 13th, I believe today it is. And by the way, I'm inside my soundproof studio, man. And this very video for YouTube is going to be strictly YouTube and not for Spotify or any audio platform. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make this strictly to YouTube. It probably might be a long video. It'll probably like maybe 10, 15 or so minutes, bare minimum. I'm not knock on wood. Love doing that, obviously. But my fucking God, man. Where do I even start? As you all saw the breaking news about at least an hour ago at the time of this recording, probably like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at the time you're seeing this video. And WWE, according to Sean Ross Sapp at Fightful Select, had released Andrade. The second time around he was released from WWE, and they're literally just coming back in the 2024 Royal Rumble match. Mays returned then, following his departure from AEW at World's End 2023, he lost to Miro, who's now with WWE as Rusev, by the way. No funny there. And now he's just ultimately like a snap of my finger. Gone. He is fucking gone. Now, don't get it twisted, people. I'm never advocating for men to be fired, even women to be fired. And I don't like this whatsoever. This is strictly a WWE move, not an Andrade move. Now, I don't know the facts behind it yet. We don't know the truth. Did he want out? Did he want, like, more time added to his compete clause? I don't fucking know. We don't know the real truth why he wanted to leave WWE, or it was a WWE decision or an Andrade decision for sure. I'll tell you what I know, though. It was above the creative department. WWE did not do anything with Andrade upon his 2024 return. I'll be honest, I didn't like the pair of Ray Phoenix to the tag team. At that point, I'd rather reunite the Lucha Brothers and maybe have like Andrade in that tick of things too with the Lucha Brothers. Maybe the Triple Trio or something like that. I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. I didn't mind the pairing with Ray Phoenix and Andrade. I actually got really good chemistry and I'll put on banger matches on SmackDown. One of the highlights of SmackDown, nonetheless. And now he's just fucking gone. We saw Ray Phoenix last night on SmackDown having a match for the United States Championship in Sami Zayn. I thought that match was fucking great. But I was wondering where the fuck was Andrade? Like, what the fuck, bro? And down you could get to Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. And then all of a sudden, snap my finger. Sean Ross Sapp tweets out Andrade is gone from the WWE. Fucking crazy, bro. I don't know what to start. I really don't know. My chair go off lovely. Now, here's my things I gotta share about this. Was I always expecting Andrade to be a WWE World Champion or undisputed WWE Champion? Absolutely not. He didn't have the mic skills for that. At least you have like a manager for that, maybe. Like he had Zelina Vega back in this corner, or something like that. But I feel like he could have been an Intercontinental United States Champion. Like, why the fuck, if Sami Zayn, who is the United States Champion, have an open challenge as John Cena 2.0 style, and he had the first match after the John Cena match the previous week, he had Ray Phoenix the week after challenging Sami Zayn for United States title, why couldn't Andrade been that and be almost maybe a week after Sami Zayn's opponent? That makes too much sense to this company, man. It makes too much sense. And of course, they don't fucking do it. I don't understand why the fuck you release a guy like Andrade. He just came back to the company looking better than ever in 2024 at the Royal Rumble match. have some, I believe was he like the Iron Man involved in that men's Rumble match? I don't quite remember off the top of my head, but whatever, man. He comes back then. After that, he didn't jack shit with him. He had no plan to do it Andrade. We have Aleister Black, who's doing great stuff on Friday Night SmackDown as a heel. Why can't we get to something similar with Andrade as a heel? Like he was in NXT Black and Gold. It's not meant to be like something similar, but something like just like it. It doesn't have to be Zelina Vega if you want to be if you're a singles wrestler. You could still have been both wrestling at the same time too. You really could have, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing here at WWE whatsoever. This is not a good look on their part. Now, like I said, we don't know the real facts around the release yet. It could be a WWE thing or TKO thing. It could be an Andrade thing. Want to ask out of the company because you don't know what the fuck they're doing with him. And that's not Andrade. That's on Creative and Triple H. If he has those types of frustrations, I don't know, a normal man would be like, I don't know, do something with the man. The guy is fucking amazing in what he does as a wrestler. I know he's not the greatest promo ability, but still. You have a guy who's arguing the best professional wrestlers on the world right now, Andrade. I won't bat an eye unless you said that. I think he's up there, honestly. But no promo skills, that's fine. That's interesting. We guys like have Ray Phoenix and Penta doing that. That's alright, man. And plus, you had those three of those guys in a trio. Have, like, I don't know, Zelina Vega do, like, a mouthpiece for her, even she can still wrestle, too. Or you could have Kiana James in that role, and not Julia, because I don't think Julia needs a mouthpiece whatsoever. I really don't. I'm like, my God, bro. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. You release a talented guy like Andrade, who can wrestle his fucking ass off. One of the best, I feel, in the world. And I mean, it's not the greatest promo skills. I understand that. But what are we fucking doing here, man? This is a bad, bad look on WWE's part. I'm not saying it's most like dramatic release of all time. Like, no, it's not even close to that. But the stuff you can get involved with a guy like Andrade, you can work around with him. This could have been all avoided. That's what I'm pointing at, man. The guy is fucking great at what he does as a professional wrestler. And you just X him just like that as I snap my finger again? The fuck are we doing here at WWE World Wrestling Entertainment? And they have the balls. As of yesterday, go. There's a WrestleMania 43 Saudi Arabia press conference. What the fuck that was called on their YouTube channel. The complete utter bullshit fucking thing they had there. They had the balls to say, like, this is one of the biggest WrestleManias in history, bro. That's one big time, like, United States, outside the United States. WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia is amazing, man. It's calling like Triple H and TKO. You can take that and shove straight up your fucking ass. And I'll be honest, this is a bigger story than fucking whatever the fuck WrestleMania 43 is named, bro. How do you feel about that? This is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking mind-blowing, bro. It really is. This is... I can't understand what the fuck we're doing here. Trust me, I know they have a lot of wrestlers on that roster and probably bringing a lot more wrestlers from AEW and so on and so forth. TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I get that. I understand that. But you have a guy who's fucking great at what he does as a professional wrestling, easily could be elevated for a promo ability, with a mouthpiece. So I don't know, like you have NXT with Zelina Vega? At least nobody, someone like Zelina doesn't have to wrestle. Even Zelina doesn't have to wrestle, be a mouthpiece with Andrade. She did on the main roster on Raw. Granted, was that great? No, but still. I think Zelina gets better and better week by week, but still. She's in a better promo ability, man. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. It could have been all avoided if you just worked with the man. Have a sit down here, him and Triple H or Nick Khan or somebody talk to him. But no, they just fucking release him like that. Like I said, we don't know the facts around it yet. It's just happening on like last hour or so. This video could all be pointless by the time we find out the real truth. It really could be. Knock on wood. But my goodness, man, if right now, in this day and age right now, or if you think about us right now as of 3:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the East Coast of Syracuse, New York, where I am right now, live in my studio. How are you supposed to fucking process something like this and think that WWE is all a fucking people type company? They care for their wrestlers. They don't! They really don't! They only care for two things. Their money and their fucking ego. How many times have to spew this to you people? That's all they fucking care about. When are you people going to understand that? They don't care about their said wrestlers. They don't care about the fans. All they care about is their ego and their fucking money. That's all they care about. And my money is fine. I know you gotta make your money and be business. I get that. But you also gotta be about the wrestlers and the fans. Stuff like this demonstrates that it's not a fucking wrestler-driven company or a fan-driven company anymore. It's all about fucking money, checks, and fucking ego. That's the fucking sad part of the people is. This is ridiculous on WWE's part. Triple H also gets a lot of blame for this. You cannot just blame TKO. You blame Triple H and TKO. Alright, but I was thinking about this blaming Triple H. I know TKO technically released Andrade, but I don't know, maybe Triple H should talk to fucking Andrade and get some shit together, man. And do something with the man so he doesn't have to be frustrated. That's what we're hearing, man. If that's what we're hearing, he's frustrated creatively, it could have been all avoided. If you just talk to him and you make some plans with him on Friday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw or even NXT, it would take too. You think him and Oba Fang would not have a kick-ass match? You think him and Javon Evans would have a kick-ass match? Him and Wesley, Trick Williams, I mean, fucking damn, bro. Been nice for those guys down in NXT. And trust me, NXT can use a guy like Andrade, may I tell you. Look at the whole men's division they got down there. Fucking putrid on the guys I just mentioned. Him and Joe Henry from TNA. I mean, damn, you can only work TNA too down there. You could have worked with the fucking man. Give him something to do. Not even just in the main roster, but on NXT. Can be utilized even better so. I don't know, man. What do I fucking know, man? What do I fucking know? I'm just a random podcast from the state of New York that rants about professional wrestling and sports and pop culture. But I'm just spewing what I fucking feel from the soul of my heart, bro. This is fucking ridiculous. Could have easily been all avoided, and it could have been fucking all set. He could have Andrade back on SmackDown with or not Ray Phoenix on the tag team. I didn't mind that tag team whatsoever. Guy grew on me a lot of bits. And he could have worked with the man. He really could have. What does WWE do? He said, "You're fired!" In the Vince McMahon voice, man. I know he's not with the company anymore, obviously, but still. This is just fucking ridiculous. Fucking, I don't even know how to get into it anymore. I already did. This video is about 13 and a half minutes long, not including the intro. I just said no word to this. All WWE, and it's supposed to say, "Fuck you, Andrade, you're fired." For what? We don't know what yet. I assume it's creative, honestly. That's not Andrade. That is on you, Triple H, Paul Levesque, Hunter Helmsley. That's on you. Not Andrade. He can't book himself. He doesn't have Hulk Hogan creative control in WWE. And WCW, obviously. He doesn't have that. No matter what kind of wrestlers want to say having an AEW is whatever, man. I'm not getting into that right now. How do you fucking defend? If you're a WWE freako, yes, I said WWE freako. You got the AEW sickos. I call the WWE fans WWE freakos. You got the AEW sickos, you got the WWE freakos. That's what it is, man. That is what it is. That's why I call that stupid fan base. Now, I know AEW is stupid as hell, too. I understand that. They're both fucking dumb and dumber, honestly. They're both dumbest that the dumbest can be, man. Whatever, man. Sound me off in the comments below what you think of this freaking ridiculous stupidity with WWE releasing Andrade as of Saturday, September 13th of 2025. Just fucking ridiculous bullshit, man. Leave a like on today's video. Hit subscribe when you've done so already. Turn the bell for all post notifications. And obviously, leave a comment when you think this bullshit release from WWE and Andrade. Do you like this release? So by all means, let me know in the comment section below on YouTube. The only place you can see this video to say at least. And I'm out, everybody. Peace, love, right? I am out. And by the way, I'm thinking about still doing the Dynamite and Raw reviews. Probably just a Raw review today and probably with a double upload day tomorrow. Hopefully not when those other bullshit story comes out. Knock on one, hopefully. Not. Like I said, my Packers already played Thursday Night Football, so there you go. I do want to see the Bills and Jets still. I think it's going to be a very fun game. Hopefully. Knock on wood. I also want to see Eagles and Chiefs, and also, like I said, Sunday Night Football with the Falcons and Vikings as well. Until next time, enough football talk, shall we be? And until next time, peace, love, right? I am out. Take care. Love you all big time to say it at least.